Calgary Flames are proud to select from Skellefteå, Sweden, Tim Erixon.
Oh, there we go. I thought he was a high climber, and that's a good one. He's not fancy, he's not slick, he's just good. He moves the puck unbelievably well. His father, Jan, was a tremendous defensive forward for the New York Rangers. And the biggest thing about this kid is he's going to grow into that 6'2" frame. He is a tremendously talented person, but he never does anything fancy. He's just safe, reliable, and good.
Absolutely. Played in the Swedish Elite League against the men. 6'2", 290 pounds. He's a very rangy defenseman, and he's primarily a defensive defenseman. As you point out, Pierre, the son of Jan Erixon, the New York Ranger defensive specialist up front. Go figure that Tim Erixon would think defense first, just like his dad Jan, although the difference is he actually plays on the blue line. Very poised and patient with the puck, and a guy that is not nearly as gifted as maybe Oliver Ekman-Larsson, but probably a better two-way game in some respects.
You know, the one thing about this player, Gord, you and I had a chance along with Bob to see him at the World Junior. What I liked about him, when the games got big for Sweden, he elevated. He was one of the few guys that did not look intimidated when they played Canada on the big stage.
And this is a big pick for Sweden. This is the 6th Swede taken in the first round. That equals their all-time high back in 1993. And so it's a big year for Sweden. By the way, he'll join Michael Backlund, who was the Calgary first round pick 2 years ago.
Great year in Kelowna this year after the World Junior.
And by the way, Daryl Sutter will be encouraging Erixon, I would think, like Backlund, to move to the Canadian Hockey League, if not the Western Hockey League.
There's a little team in Red Deer. Brent might be able to do some recruiting and get him there.
By the way, Tim Erixon on the same blue line as David Rundblad, the St. Louis Blue first rounder. So, as you point out, Gord, 6 Swedes in the first round. I figured that would be the low water mark. There could be as many as 8 before we're finished.
And you guys mentioned his father, Jan, was a terrific National Hockey League player. He was, in his time, one of the elite checking forwards in the league at a time when his division was littered with great offensive players.
And I'll tell you what, he used to play against Mario Lemieux all the time, but I had the good fortune of being in Pittsburgh. He was an elite penalty killer with Adam Graves and Mark Messier. When the New York Rangers won a President's Trophy, he was a key penalty killing component on that team. He just got defense. Jan Erixon got defense, and his son Tim really gets defense.
All right, let's go down to James Duthie.
All right, with Tim Erixon and Daryl Sutter. You got plenty of time to talk to him afterwards. You got a whole career, hopefully. First of all, your dad ever tell you about, I'm sure your dad played against some Sutters. Did he ever tell you stories about the Sutters?
No, I haven't heard any stories, but I know we played against him, and that's for sure.
What does it mean to you to be in the National Hockey League and to join the Calgary Flames?
Well, for sure, it's a dream come true, and I'm real proud. I think, hope my whole family's proud, and yes, it's great.
What was it about this guy?
I think very consistent, fit in with our young defense going forward, and continue to build around these top skill guys.
You obviously weren't happy, Daryl, with the way things ended last year. You brought in a new coach in Brent. What do we expect from Calgary? Are you going to shake things up roster-wise, or is it just tweaks and a change in philosophy?
I don't think big shake at all. I think just we want to be a well-prepared team. We want to continue to put young guys into our lineup and continue to maximize our star players.
Thank you for this. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Welcome to the National Hockey League.
Thank you.